We're in a boat in Badin district heading, we're going to Golachi, where our team is working and doing assessment. Badin is the worst affected of all the flood affected districts in Sindh. 20% of the houses damaged and destroyed are in this district. About 1 million houses have been damaged or destroyed. So this is where we're going to have a look at the situation still being faced 1 month after the floods. This land is under 7 to 8 feet of water 1 month after the floods. It's probably going to be around for at least 4 to 6 months. The village where we're heading now has been cut off since the flood started. If you point, we're looking at a village now which is one of the 32,000 villages in Sindh which have been affected by the floods. In this district, Badin alone, 6,395 villages have been affected by these floods. And for the whole of this province of Sindh, 1.3 million homes have been destroyed and 6.5 million people have been affected by the floods. The figures are mind-boggling, and this is just one province in the country of Pakistan, which is also one of the poorer provinces. We are now crossing a canal where the water is at least 15 feet deep. On either side of this canal, there used to be agricultural land which people would be harvesting around this time of the year. And it's hard to believe that under this are crops. Islamic Relief was active in rescuing people isolated by the floodwaters. Also, Islamic Relief teams are in the field in Badin now doing assessments for the most marginalized and most needy people in the district. And now we're approaching the village of Jet, which is taken us about 35 minutes by this boat. And this village is completely cut off from land. So you can imagine the situation that the people in the village are facing when all of their crops have been inundated with water. Their fresh water supply is no longer available, and they don't have enough food to eat. Where we can see the villagers who are trapped there with no route out of this village except by water, which is a half an hour journey, or more than half an hour journey from their village to the main road by a motorboat. If you don't have a motor and you have to row, it will probably take you more than 2 hours. This is the situation being faced by thousands and thousands of villagers all over Sindh. And these people, even before the floods, were living at the poverty level, and now their whole livelihood, their whole crops have been ruined, and they're cut off from any source of assistance except assistance which can come by boat. Islamic Relief is working to find these isolated communities and assist them in maintaining their lives.
महीने से पानी यहाँ पर आया है। जब हम लोग यहाँ पर फंसे हुए हैं, कोई देता है तो खा लेते हैं, नहीं तो अल्लाह अल्लाह करके बैठे हुए हैं। खेती बाड़ी है, हम लोग की खेती बाड़ी यहाँ पर है, वो तो सब डूब गई। अब बैठे हुए जो बकरी थी, माल था, कुछ मर गया, कुछ है, उसके पीछे बच्चे उधर चले गए, और हम लोग यहाँ पर बैठे हैं कि जाने की जगह ही नहीं है जो किधर जावे। पिछले साल
We are now leaving Jet village where we went to see the situation there, and we found Abdugani, his wife and his son Parvez, who are now being moved to a safer site because they've taken their few belongings with them because they want to move to somewhere which is a bit more safer and more accessible to getting assistance.
इनकी मेहरबानी चाह तो ये असांखे पानी में बुढ़ा पियासीं, इन पानी में असांखे कढियो आहे। 3 ॾींहं थिया हुआसीं हिते वेठा हुआसीं।
looking at what a difficult job it is to rescue people from these isolated areas, we are now stuck in a mound of mud. And so our friends have to push and shove to get us off this mud, or we'd be stuck here all night. We are just heading back to the main road, which is about 35 minutes from this isolated village.